வெல்கம் டு திஸ் வீடியோ. நீங்கள் ஏற்கனவே டிஸ்கார்ட் வந்துட்டு இருந்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு தெரியும், எவ்ரி வீக் சண்டே வந்து நம்ம ஒரு எக்ஸ்டர்னல் ட்ரேடரை கூட்டிகிட்டு வந்து நம்ம லெக்சர்ஸ் வந்துட்டு ஆர்கனைஸ் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்கோம். ஸோ இந்த வீக் வந்து நமக்கு ட்ரேட் ஒப்பீனியன் ஏகே சுமன் குமார் வந்து டர்ட்டில் சூப்ஸில் வந்துட்டு ஒரு லெக்சர் நடத்தியிருந்தாங்க. ஸோ அந்த லெக்சரை தான் வந்து நீங்கள் இப்போ பார்க்க போகிறீங்க. ஸோ அகெயின் எவ்ரி வீக் வந்து சண்டே நான் வந்து ஆர்கனைஸ் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்கோம். திஸ் வில் பி ஸ்பெசிஃபிக் ஃபார் டிஸ்கார்ட். இது வந்துட்டு ஜிமீட்டில் இல்லைனா வந்துட்டு நம்மளோட டிஸ்கார்ட்குள்ளேயே வந்துட்டு நடக்கும். அப்போ எப்போ கம்ஃபர்டபுளோ அதை பொறுத்து நடக்கும். ஸோ டிஸ்கார்டில் இது வரைக்கும் நீங்கள் ஜாயின் பண்ணலன்னா கீழே வந்துட்டு லிங்க்ஸ் தரேன், அங்கே வந்துட்டு ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. அண்ட் ஆல்சோ ஒரு சின்ன அனௌன்ஸ்மெண்ட். ஸோ ஐ வில் பி நாட் ஆக்டிவ் ஆன் டிஸ்கார்ட் ஃபார் மேபி 1 to ஒரு 2 months. ஒரு சின்ன ஐசோலேஷன் வந்துட்டு தேவைப்படுது. பட் டிஸ்கார்ட் வில் பி ரன்னிங் ப்ராப்பர்லி. எவ்ரி வீக் வந்து லெக்சர்ஸ் இருக்கும். அண்ட் ஆல்சோ யூடியூப்ல எப்பயும் போல வீடியோஸ் வந்துடும். டெலிகிராமில் வந்துட்டு கரெக்டாக கண்டென்ட் வந்துடும். அண்ட் ஆல்சோ வந்து நம்ம வீக்லி அவுட்லுக் ஷோஸும் வந்துட்டு சாட்டர்டே ரெகுலராக இருக்கும். அது ரெகுலராக இருக்கும். பட் என்னோட ஆக்டிவிட்டி வந்துட்டு நான் குறைச்சிக்க போகிறேன். டிஸ்கார்ட் வந்துட்டு நம்மளோட மார்ச் வந்துட்டு ரன் பண்ணிக்கிடுவாங்க. எப்பயும் போல் ஆர்கனைஸ்டாக ஃபங்க்ஷன் பண்ணிட்டு தான் இருக்கும். பட் நான் வந்துட்டு இருக்க மாட்டேன். எந்த டவுட்ஸ்னாலும் நீங்கள் இன்னர் சர்க்கிள் மேட்ரிக்ஸ்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு ரோல் இருக்கும். அந்த ரோலை வந்துட்டு நீங்கள் டேக் பண்ணி கேட்டுக்கலாம். ஆர்எஸ் வந்துட்டு ஆப்பரேட்டர் தம்பின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு ரோல் இருக்கும். அங்கே வந்து நீங்கள் டேக் பண்ணி கேட்டுக்கலாம். அதை ட்விட்டரில் கொஞ்சம் பெரிய ரீடர்ஸும் வந்துட்டு உள்ளே இருக்காங்க. ஸோ அவங்கள்ட்ட டவுட்ஸ் கிளியர் பண்ணிட்டு நீங்கள் ட்விட்டரை எவ்வளோக்கு எவ்வளோ யூஸ் பண்ண முடியுமோ அவ்வளோக்கு எவ்வளோ யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். அண்ட் ஆல்சோ நம்ம வீக்கெண்ட் லெக்சர்ஸில் வந்துட்டு ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. ஏன்னா மற்ற டிஸ்கார்ட்ஸில் வந்து எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச பெரிய டிஸ்கார்ட்ஸ் எல்லாமே இது பண்ணுறது எல்லாமே வந்து பெய்ட் டிஸ்கார்ட்ஸ் தான். எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச டிஸ்கார்ட் 400 to 500 வாங்குறாங்க. $500 பெர் லைஃப் டைம் ஆக்சஸ் வந்துட்டு வாங்குறாங்க. ஐ ஆம் லிட்டரலி ட்ரைங் டு டூ இட் ஃபார் ஃப்ரீ. கம்யூனிட்டிக்கு வந்து எவ்வளோ வேல்யூ கொண்டு வர முடியுமோ அவ்வளோ வேல்யூ கொண்டு வரதுக்கு ட்ரை பண்ணிகிட்ருக்கேன். ஸோ எஸ், தட் இஸ் இட் ஃபார் த வீடியோ. அண்ட் நீங்கள் அந்த லெக்சரை போய்ட்டு என்ஜாய் பண்ணுங்கள். So PrimeXPT is a crypto exchange where you can trade crypto futures, the global markets, and அவங்களோட ஒரு முக்கியமான ஃபியூச்சர் வந்துட்டு காப்பி ட்ரேடிங். இதை பற்றி ஃபர்தராக பார்ப்போம். குளோபல் மார்க்கெட்ஸ் இந்த சென்ஸ் வந்து நீங்கள் எஃப்எக்ஸ் ட்ரேட் பண்ணிக்கலாம், சிஎஃப்டிஸ் ட்ரேட் பண்ணிக்கலாம், அண்ட் தென் ஆல்சோ கமாடிட்டிஸும் ட்ரேட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். சிஎஃப்டிஸ் இந்த சென்ஸ் வந்து உங்களால் டாக்ஸ் ட்ரேட் பண்ண முடியும், US 500 ட்ரேட் பண்ண முடியும், US 100 ட்ரேட் பண்ண முடியும், அண்ட் தென் ஆல்சோ US 30 ட்ரேட் பண்ண முடியும். அவங்களோட வெப்சைட்டில் they have 24/7 கஸ்டமர் சர்வீஸ். அண்ட் ஆல்சோ ஃபர்தர் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் பற்றி தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும்னா ஃப்ரீக்வெண்ட்லி ஆஸ்க்ட் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் FAQs வந்துட்டு பார்த்துக்கோங்க. இப்போ உள்ளே போய்ட்டு இதோட டேஷ்போர்ட் எப்படி இருக்குன்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு சின்ன ஓவர்வியூ பார்த்துட்டு அண்ட் தென் வில் கோ இன்டு த இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் அபவுட் தி பூட் கேம்ப். ஸோ இதுதான் அவங்களோட டேஷ்போர்ட். ஸோ ஹியர் வி ஹாவ் தி மெயின் டேஷ்போர்ட். அண்ட் இங்கே நோக்கில் நம்மளோட டோட்டல் ஃபண்ட்ஸ் வந்துட்டு காமிக்கும். அண்ட் தென் வாலெட்டோட இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் காமிக்கும். குளோபல் மார்க்கெட்டில் இருக்கிற அக்கௌண்ட் பேலன்ஸோட இன்ஃபர்மேஷன், கிரிப்டோ ஃபியூச்சர்ஸ் மார்க்கெட்டில் இருக்க அக்கௌண்ட்டோட இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் வந்துட்டு காமிக்கும். அண்ட் தென் ட்ரேட்குள்ளே போனோம்னா ஹியர் வி ஹாவ் தி குளோபல் மார்க்கெட்ஸ். ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் ஹவ் இட் லுக்ஸ் லைக். நமக்கு 4 சார்ட்டிங் வியூ இருக்குது. இந்த சார்ட்டிங் வந்து விச் இஸ் பவர்ட் பை ட்ரேடிங் வியூ. நீங்கள் இங்கே போய்ட்டு உங்களோட சிம்பிள்ஸ் வந்துட்டு நீங்கள் பார்த்துக்கலாம். அண்ட் ஆல்சோ கிரிப்டோ ஃபியூச்சர்ஸ் போயிட்டீங்கன்னா திஸ் இஸ் ஹவ் இட்ஸ் டேஷ்போர்ட் லுக்ஸ் லைக். அண்ட் இங்கே நோக்கில் போயிட்டீங்கன்னா கிரிப்டோ ஃபியூச்சர்ஸோட பேர்ஸ் எல்லாமே இங்கே இருக்குது. ஸோ அடுத்து கிரிப்டோ நீங்கள் டேரெக்டாக வந்து இங்கேருந்து பை பண்ணிக்கலாம் உங்களோட கார்டு யூஸ் பண்ணி. ஆர்எல்ஸ் நீங்கள் டேரெக்டாக இங்கேயே வந்துட்டு டெபாசிட் ஆர் ட்ரான்ஸ்ஃபர் வந்துட்டு நீங்கள் பண்ணிக்கலாம் உங்களோட மெயின் பேஜில் இருந்து. அண்ட் தேர் முக்கியமான ஃபியூச்சர் இஸ் தேர் காப்பி ட்ரேடிங் ஃபியூச்சர். இங்கே பல ட்ரேடர்ஸோட நல்ல ரெக்கார்ட் வச்சுருக்க ட்ரேடர்ஸோட இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் எல்லாமே இருக்கும். உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்ச ட்ரேடர்ஸை வந்துட்டு நீங்கள் டேரெக்டாக வந்துட்டு போய் ஃபாலோ பண்ணி ட்ரேட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஸோ ஒவ்வொருத்தருக்கும் வந்துட்டு ஒரு மினிமம் பேலன்ஸ் வந்துட்டு இருக்கும். ஸோ இவருக்கு வந்துட்டு $50 வந்துட்டு இருக்குது. நீங்கள் $50 பே பண்ணிட்டு அவங்களோட ரிட்டர்ன்ஸை வந்து நீங்கள் என்ஜாய் பண்ணலாம். அண்ட் ஆல்சோ தே கண்டக்ட் கான்டெக்ஸ்ட் இன் வீக்லி அண்ட் மந்த்லி பேசிஸ். அந்த கான்டெக்ஸ்ட்டில் ஜெயிக்கிறது மூலியமாக அவங்களுக்கு அவார்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் ரிவார்ட்ஸ் கிடைக்கிறதுக்கு நிறைய வாய்ப்பு இருக்குது. ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் PrimeXPT.
So hi all of you, welcome to the live and thanks for joining all of you. And Dinesh has invited me to give some insights about the turtle soup which I generally trade. And if you don't know about me, myself, I known for that by the name of Trade Opinion. And I personally trade turtle soup trades only. I don't have any other model which I trade. In fact, I think all the setups, take it market maker or 2022 mentorship or whatever the ICT has given. So somewhat all starts from like turtle soup. So that is what if you go through the turtle soup trades, you will look into the other perspectives as well. That what other setups which is forming like market maker, you can look everything forming inside of that only. So we'll be going all through that. So if you haven't checked it out, like you can check out me on Twitter. The username is Trade Opinion. And that is all about me. So let us go to the chart itself and start discussing about the particular thing, the turtle soup which I traded. Okay. And before going, I would give a credit to the Romeo who has taught me this turtle soup. Actually, it's ICT concepts, but it was cleared by Romeo. So definitely, if you haven't checked it out, you can check it out. If you think that it is worth checking, see, he talks a lot of things. You should not get into those things because that is his marketing tactics. But really, if you want to learn about something about the turtle soup, the concepts and everything, that is the best guy to learn from him. Okay. With that said, let's come into the turtle soup topic. So, what is turtle soup? If you have to ask yourself, like, what do you mean by turtle soup, right? And see, if you have some doubts about PDRS and other thing, see, I'm not going to talk about the PDRS because in turtle soup, more often we look for the logic instead of the PDRS. Like, with that logic, if some PDRS forms, we look it as a high probability PDRS. Whether let's assume that you think that sometime order blocks is formed, the liquidity sweep, or sometimes you say that thick body candle, sometimes you say light body candles, on some many things people says. But if you trade turtle soup, we take any kind of PDRS, whether it's a thick, light, or whatever you say it. If it is at the right time, at the right logic, if it is fitting with that, we go with that PDRS. So that is what we will not be talking about PDRS more, because it will be a more like a logic building, that why price can come from this point and why price can come to this level and reverse, or continue, or change the trend. These three things why it can happen. Okay. And more often I trade as a continuation one. See, there is three types of trade which you can take into the total soup. One is the retracement, one is the reversal, and one is the continuation. I prefer personally as a continuation, because reversal sometimes you anticipate wrong, so that can give you more sls. So it's better to trade the continuation total soup which forms. Okay. But it is very important also. It's like there are few things which you have to aware of that. And I'll go through that everything, and I'll try to give as much as insights I can give, because we have limited time and it's a very big topic. It is not possible for anyone to cover everything at the uh, you know within a given period of time. Like, it requires a lot of time to explain. Maybe sometime we can have one more session and we can do further. Okay. So first thing comes is like time and price. We go with the time along with the price. It is nothing called random in a turtle soup. If you have to anticipate that this loss will be taken out and price will reverse, then it should happen at a specific time. Because without time, you cannot trade the total soup. That is what Romeo says. Why? Because time is very important. Let us give one. I'll give you one example which Romeo gives oftenly in every of all of his mentorship. Let us assume that we are having two persons, right? One is Dr.Matrix and one is Master Vikas. Okay. The price of Bitcoin is somewhere near to the 50,000. Okay. So Dr.Matrix kicks in here and he buys the Bitcoin at this price level, somewhere near to the 50,000. And what happens? Maybe in a week of time or in a month of time, Dr.Matrix suffer a loss of 20%. Okay. Again, price came and Dr.Matrix took exit or whatever, based on his plan. He got 20% loss and he is out of the market. Now price again comes here and displacement comes into the picture here. Okay, the Mr. Vikas, and he bought at the same level when price is near to the 50,000, and Vikas immediately gets a gain of somewhere around 20%. So do you think what is the difference in between of all of these two parties? Only the time factor which is different, right? When Matrix bought, time was not correct. When Vikas bought, time was correct. So that is what he says. See, price is having two levels, right? Left or right, whatever you said. This is the price and this is the time. So we always trade the price. We never bother about what is happening into this level. So that is what it's a 50-50, right? So you should always give a priority to the time as well. I'm not saying that you cannot trade. See, price also works. I'm not here to argue or give any sort of thing that this works and this don't. Everything works until and unless you are able to make the profit. It's fine, right? So we will be having more and more concentrations or whatever you say it for the time as well. It should not be some sort of random things. I gave you one example why time is important. You can get it from this simple depiction of the price, that why matrix was got loss and why displacement got profit. Okay. The second thing comes is time frame pairing. It is very important. See, we all know that there is a one higher time frame and one is lower time frame, right? But you should be having that which time frame we are looking as a higher time frame and which will be the execution time frame. It should be very specific. See, it is not that you will be looking something bias into the weekly and executing into the 1 minute. It is not going to work out, because you will get entirely stops, or even you take the trade into the 1 minute and plan the TP based on the weekly. That is not at all going to happen. You should be very very selective about the time frame pairing. Say for example, we take it as a weekly. When you take your bias as a weekly, you will be executing your trades mostly into the 4 hours. When you talk about the daily bias, then in that case you will be only trading the 1 hour or near to that, 1 hour or 30 minutes. Sometimes, switching between one time frame can give you the clear structure, so you can switch, but recommended is 1 hour. When you look into the bias for 4 hours, you will be executing into the 15 minutes or 5 minutes. And the last one is 1 hour and 5 minutes. I don't recommend 15 minutes and 1 minute, because it's price moves very fast in that way, so you can easily get influenced by price and do a lot of mistakes in that one. Okay, so it's if you ask me, what I personally do is 4 hour and 15 minute is one of my favorite one. And sometime I do with the 1 day and 1 hour, and sometime I do with the 1h and 5 minutes also. But the this 4 hour and 15 minute is very very important for me, and I look into that view only most of the time. Okay, so with that said, now let us come into the turtle soup thing. So first, there are three, four things which we will be looking into. First thing is higher time frame bias, and it is very important to have a higher time frame bias. Then only you can be able to build the logic that if price comes to this FVG, let us assume that price is coming to this FVG, then if yeah. Yeah, right. Okay. So basically, turtle soup is nothing but a false breakout above or below the old low or old high. Okay, nothing but, say for example, there was this low was formation. So price has taken out this low. So this is what is turtle soup. Well, like false breakout. This was not the real breakout. See, real breakout means if prices broke this real breakout, so it will start continuing lower. But what happens? It will having some sort of this kind of, and then price will take out the old low, and then it will start continuing towards the higher side. This is what is turtle soup in simple language. False breakout above or below the old low or old high. Okay. So now again, coming back to the bias thing, it is very important, and I know many of you will be struggling in finding out the bias, and for that I have made very very simple rule for myself. First one is, when price is rejecting the lows and breaking the highs, it's a bullish trend. Simple as that. Similarly, when price is rejecting the highs and breaking the lows, it's a bearish trend. Simple. Okay, this is the rule number one. Rule number two is, when price is respecting the bullish PDR, it's obvious bull trend. If price is disrespecting the bullish and respecting the bearish one, it's a bearish trend. Simple as that. So we'll go with the example of 1 4 hour and try to identify first bias. What do we see here? Let us see from the, you guys can suggest me any chart, but I am going with the Bitcoin, or you can, if you matrix you want me to go with a specific chart, you can let me know. I'll go with that chart. I don't have. No, no, everything is fine. That's not about. I'm not selective. Okay, so in this case, okay, nothing is there. So simple. Okay, when price rejects the low, let us see here. This was the low. Price rejected the low and it broke the high. Right? Price broke the high. So what does this say? That it is in a bullish market. Similarly, see, you can say that why price came here. It is a part of this thing. This was the total soup here. Okay, I'll tell you why it was the total soup here, but this was the part of it. See, again, price went upside, came into the some sort of discount area or reaccumulated the position. Again, it rejected this loss. Why it rejected the loss? Because it broke the highs again. So this was the rejected the lows and broke the high. Similarly, see here, price rejected the low and one sec, and it is just some sort of consolidation. So when price is rejected the low, you will be looking for the high. Simple as that. So in this case, in 4 hours, we can say that NQ is bullish. Point 1 satisfies all the rules. Okay, now second comes here is, look at the PDRS. Why whether price is respecting the bullish PDRS and disrespecting the PDRS or not. Here we can see there was the FVG price came into the FVG price reacted from the discount area and it has gone pushed up. Again there was FVG price came into tapped into that and rejected. Again there was FVG and order block or rejection block. You take it. Again came into this one and pushed up, but there are some PDRS bearish PDRS also, like this was bearish order block, that is not getting respected. That is also showing me that I am bullish. So with this logic you can find out what exactly is happening into the market. This is very easiest way I can see that you how can you find out the bias, right? Now let us see, when you have defined your bias, right, you are now clear about the trend. So now we will be having some sort of idea that where market is likely to reach. In this case let us assume that price is likely to, we'll take some previous examples, okay, maybe I'll come back to this again, but in this case let us take this highs, okay. We are at this point of given point of time. Actually I don't have premium so I cannot replay that, but assume it, okay. I'm not rich like Matrix. Okay. So assume that price is somewhere at to given point. When we are looking that price is there to that, and we know that price is rejecting the low. See, don't confuse by these small structure shifts or the structure shifts. Okay, market is always having some sort of uh, you know. Uh, price comes to discount. Market never, see, we expect that we have been taught that market goes something like this, but actually reality is something different. Market will be having within this structure, market will be having a lot of market structure shift, and then it will be going like this. So don't get confused by those things. See, until and unless you are having some really good displacement, say for example here price came below this lows, but I was not getting scared of it because prices keep rejecting the lows and breaking. I see price rejected this lows and broke this highs, price again came coming here, then you will be anticipating that this is going to be taken out. This lows was, it was some sort of built up loss and it will be taken out, and from there it will be pushing higher side. So if we have to assume it something like that, and that was into 4 hour we are looking. See, into the continuation what we see is this is the leg which we are looking, and there is a bullish fair value gap, right? We will identify the point of interest where price is likely to tap and go from higher point. That, so this was the bullish period is which we are looking into the weekly at the higher time frame, right? And now let us see into the lower time frame what exactly happens. See, if you align the lower time frame with the higher time frame, what do you see here? See how beautifully it was engineered. This lows was engineered here, just above the FVG, right? I don't trade this one, just Matrix told me, so I haven't come to this chart. So look at this. Price has good accumulation. This was the manipulation and this was the distribution again to the highs, right? When price again broke this highs, took the support, and then it again expanded upside. So now again you should not be having that market has changed the direction. You go to the higher time frame, look at, see, until unless there is a market structure shift. And how do I say market structure shift? After taking out this lows, again market starts going down and closes below this FAG into the daily. At least, see, our higher time frame is weekly, our execution happening into the 4 hour. So price at least closed below this FPG into daily, this shaded area. Then only you will say, okay, fine, there is something else which is happening, and now I should be alert. See, alert in the sense you should be looking and not trading it. You should wait for market to give another direction. That okay, fine, now there is a change in the direction. Then you will identify those areas and then again start flowing with the market, right? So that is what is very important here. And if we look it into the one more thing I'll tell you guys, in terms of turtle soup, if you're trading, so everything will be having three things, okay. uh sorry, I okay. Yeah, that's okay. And that's not a problem, I'm not that. Yeah, it is here. So anything starts with accumulation, okay. I'll take it this upside, okay. Otherwise, everything will start with the accumulation, then there will be a manipulation, and then we can expect the distributions towards the the high which market left out and came down. So, okay, so in this case, what do you see? There was a bullish FVG price accumulated. First candle, take it as accumulation. Second candle, you will anticipate as a manipulation, and the third candle will be the distributions toward that. And see, again, this can be having two candle as accumulation and third candle as distribution. That you have to look at from the logic of view that when price is accumulating like that, and this happens in a higher time frame, and then you have to go to the lower time frames, right? So this is overall idea. Let us go to some examples which I have posted on Twitter, and then why did I took it, right? There should be some logic behind it. And see, a few trades I'll take it, and then we'll see why did I took it. And this is what I have been talking, right? Price has some sort of bullish period is accumulation, manipulation, and then the distribution. This is what exactly happens into the total soup. Nothing rocket science there, and we have to anticipate. That's all. You don't need to do anything apart from that. Maybe we'll start with this trade. Okay, this was a solid trade which happened on that day. This was the plan which I posted, and then that was the real thing which has happened. So this was New Zealand, right? Let me switch on my mouse. I think somewhat I'm struggling with the. Yeah, that is. I'll come to that one. I'll come to that. Don't worry. Just giving overall idea before going into that. I'll come into the time factor as well. That why the time is very important. Okay. So this was New Zealand trade, right? I think at this point I took that trade. See, the bias was from the 4 hours, right? What do I see here is price has solidly taken out this loss, and see there was a price rejection, and again there is a theory called like three candle pattern. We take it as the first candle, take it as the accumulation, and if second candle rejects the first candle low, that in that case it is showing that price is likely to trade towards the high of this candle. This is what is three candle patterns. Fine. Okay. So this is why look at from this perspective. This is higher time frame. Okay. In higher time frame, how do I find bias? See, what do I see here is price has taken out this lows and rejected the lows. Right. See, price took the next candle lows and broke this highs. Right. That is showing that price is somewhat showing their strength. Right. See, price has broke this highs. Right. This was the low and this was the high. Price accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Again, what do you see? There was some sort of PDRS which was created. Again, you see here, and you will see what you are showing into small. So this is what actually how I find my bias. This, look at this. There was a bullish period, right? Near to the higher time frame, there was a bullish period. Look at this point. This was the bullish period, right? This was order block. And again, I don't go with the theory of the wick is more or body is more, then it's a high probability, low probability. Nothing is that. If my logic aligns with this PDRS, I'll go with that. Simple as that. It is high probability to me. Simple. In this case, what do I see? There was the accumulation which has happened, and there was the manipulation. Price rejected this low. Sorry. In this case, I'm just monitoring it. You can trade either this point, but if you are not sure, then you can trade into the last candle also. So again, here price manipulated, and then you could have taken the trade from this one, targeting the. In this case, what do you say? There was a high which has already taken. So in this case, this will be the high which you will be monitoring. Price again broke this highs, right? See, what price is doing? Rejecting the lows, breaking the highs, rejecting the lows, breaking the highs. Simple as that. What is that? Bullish trend. Nothing else is required, right? So I saw this thing. Right now, after I'll make my bias that price is at this given point. Price has some created fair value gap, and price has left out this lows, like this highs. This was some sort of equal highs which was formed here. There was a equal high which was formed, and this was slight poke, but this is as a equalize. Okay, and after taking out the equalize, there was a very beautiful FVG which was created. This is the bullish FVG. So now my simple logic is, if price comes into this FVG, and then reject from this area, I'll be interested into taking the trades, right? So now what will be my range? This will be first candle will be my range high, and this will be the range low. If you see in my charts, most of the time I market range high and range low. I'll delete all this. Okay, I don't have much drawings. I'll be having simple drawings. Okay, so this is range high and this is range low, which I'll be monitoring. See again, once price comes here, I should not be taking the entry straight away, right? What I'll do is I'll wait. If price rejects these lows, I'll be taking the confirmation entry, or I'll wait if price closes below this one. So this is another level of market forming the many stops above this area. See, price just closed below this area and it started accumulating, and this was a beautiful range. Again, range inside the range, market is manipulating, and then it took out all this thing. Many of them has taken the entry based on this bullish fair value gap. Take entry, start targeting, market structure shift, everybody has taken. But look at the time which has happened. This has happened at 20 into starting of the ACS. Time is matching? No, not at all. There was a news on that day. How price can take a see, manipulation always happens at certain given time. If there is no news, you can expect into London around 3 a.m. it should happen. Or if in New York, if there is some news, it's the low or high will form somewhere around 8:30 or 9:30 with the news. These are the events. This is nothing but time, right? This everything comes with the time. On that day when it was happened, what was there was some news. I don't remember the name. So I, yeah, so this was the range high, this was the range low, and this is the turtle soup. I was waiting to price to take out these lows at the right time, at the right level. When price took this loss, I took the entry here. Now comes again second thing, where you will put the stop losses. Is there any stop losses? Yeah, definitely there is a stop loss. When I'm taking the turtle soup entry, all my stops will be based on this area. So my stops was at this loss here. Simple. And this is what I traded. See, this was the low which I was expecting to be taken out, and no, not this one. I think somewhere is there. Yeah. See, I bought this lows, right? See, this was the low. I bought this lows. Start targeting. First target was this size, and then finally towards this size, right? So this is how you. This was the range high. This was the range low. Below the range low, price has taken out the range low that whichever was low was created at the right time, right? And those whoever has taken this structure shift entry, they everything was chopped. See, this high was not taken. Generally, what do you target? The range high, the buy side liquidity or sell side liquidity. See, it was intact as it is, and price dipping into this lows. That is what. See, and whenever the total swoop happen, you should expect price should come aggressively to your level. That shows that market is likely that move will be engulfed within some time. And see how nicely within 3-4 candle it took and engulf that move with the same energy which has taken out the lows, right? This was one example. We'll go to few more examples. Okay, whatever I posted the last few days, that only will be going. See, this was one trade which I share here. See, this was the range, right? There was some price moved upside and there was a range formation, and range price came, it was took out this lows, closed again, and there was a manipulation. See, accumulation manipulation happened. That shows me that there is a change in a direction, there is a change in a market structure. See, price took out this highs. I don't go with this highs. As soon as price closed above this fair value gap, there was a change in a market direction. So accumulation within this range, manipulation, and then targeting to the highs. And see here what happened. Accumulation, range low, total soup. See, price again took aggressively this lows, rejected, and then start going upside. In this case, this was the confirmation entry. When price comes to the OB, take the entry. Stops will be below this lows, or you can put this here also. These two things apply. Sometimes you will get stopped out, but to me, if you'll ask me where you put, both are correct. But when your risk to reward is too tight, then you can put the stops here also. This is not wrong. See, you should be having some fruit also. If you are putting here, and this will be, it will be hardly 1.5 hour trade, so that is not going to serve the purpose. So that is what I mean. So in this case, I'll be putting my stops here, so it should be some 3 hour trade at least. So this was one of the trades, and you got it right. You got the point why I told that. Again, I'll look into few charts, and let's see what exactly is offering. See, again, same thing here. You look at this range. This was the big range. Price was accumulation. Took out this lows at 3 o'clock. Look at this lows, right? and then price started going higher. Again, see here, range, right? Price has a very beautiful range, right? 1 2 3 candles, price was into that. Price manipulated and again took out this loss, right? See, this was a real turtle soup which was happening at this point, and those who are taking the confirmation entry could have taken from this order block, putting the stops below this lows, targeting the highs. This was the DXY. Again, one recent example which I took it today, I'll go to that example and I'll show you which I'm waiting again. I'll give you one thing which I'm waiting for that. So what I have done is I have made one thing called setup forming. Whichever setup is forming, I'll be putting it like this. Okay. And see here, this is what I have taken it today. The dot, not today means yesterday night I took it. First step, what is our first step? Identify the buyers. Okay, let me hide everything and then let's see. What do you see here? Forget about this price action when price has dipped into this area. What do you see here? Price is rejecting the lows, breaking the highs. Price is rejecting the lows, breaking the highs. See, price rejected this lows, broke these highs. Again, price is rejected this lows, broke these highs. Again, rejected this lows, broke these highs. Every bullish PDR is getting respected. See, price respected this bullish PDR again pushed up. So what do we see here? Price is bullish, right? Price is straight away bullish. So what will be our ideal plan to take the trades? In this case, there is a bullish fair value gap which is created and see here. Price has expanded. So this is our range, right? This is the range low, this is the range high. So anytime price takes out this lows and again the price took out this lows, again range inside the range formation, and when price is taking the total soup, you should be buying this lows. When price is taking this lows, you should be buying and targeting this highs and this highs. I have closed all my positions just because again you see it, three candle pattern is forming here. See, accumulation manipulation is happened at the old high. See, manipulation happening at the old high. So price can dig into this area. So that is why I have closed this trade. I was into a trade and I have closed it, and I got somewhere around, original target was to this area. I'll show it to you one second. I don't know why. Oh, okay, okay. Not this one. See, this is where I have closed maximum position at this point because price has started ranging and which I don't want. See what happened. This is the range, right? Price accumulated into range. Range was taken out. Again, the total soup range low, which was taken out. It has been taken out, and in this case, see again the stop has placed at this lows, right? This area, this here, this the candle which has given the move, and price took out this lows. Given the structure shift or whatever you call it, price has expanded. Again, here see price accumulated in this area. Price has taken out these lows, again turtle soup entry, and see I have closed my entire, I took the entry and again I have closed my entire position here because price rejected this size. See, price rejected this size and I see the price is coming down. So price has rejected this size means it can target this lows. That is why I have closed entire trade, and there is another level which is forming into higher time frame. So I can expect that price is about to retrace. That is why I close. You see, there was a bullish fair value gap. It is rejected, but still price has rejected the highs also. So I can expect the price can retap this area. That is why I have closed it early. See, it's not about entering and exiting only. It can help you to monitor the position also, when to enter and when to exit. See, in this case I took the entry, I booked all the profits in this area. Why? Because the second trade which I took it has taken out this lows and again it rejected this highs. When price rejected this highs, it will target the lows. It may not, it happens sometime, it will not, but why to risk the position, right? I just exit, simple as that, right? So any doubt so far, Dinesh? When right. Right, I'll do it. And one more thing I just wanted to highlight here. See, look at the beauty of the turtle soup. You take the turtle soup as this 7:30 p.m. or 9:30 a.m. manipulation happened. Right? See, look at this 9:30, right? Exactly at 9:30, even though it was a Saturday, right? See, low of the day was created at 9:30 into the higher time frame PDR is at the right time at the right level, right? And look at this, what happening here. It's a market maker buy model, right? And this was a solid smart money reversal or whatever you say. This was a smart money reversal, right? So, and this is 2022 mentorship model. This is market maker model, or take it any model. Everything birth with the turtle soup. right? Yeah. Before going for that, I'll give you how to identify the ranges and other things. I'm waiting for this pair. Maybe I'm not recommending. I'm not a financial advisor, so don't take any of my setups. I'm just teaching here based on the Dinesh things. Okay. So see here. I'll just hide everything. Okay. Simple. First of all, first stage is find out the bias. And for bias looking, don't go this much of the charts. You should be limited data you need. Don't go too much and don't confuse yourself. This much data is sufficient enough to identify market direction. Simple as that. What do we see here? Price has rejected this lows, broke this high, right? Simple. Again, see here, price rejected these lows and broke these highs. Price rejecting the lows, breaking the highs. Price rejecting the lows and breaking the highs. So this itself is telling me that market is in a bullish trend, right? Now in a bullish trend, look at for any higher time frame PDRS which can be formed. In this case, I can see there is a bullish fair value gap which is created into the daily, right? So this can be my point of interest. Sorry, okay. This can be my point of interest, right? From daily to what we have to do it, we have to come to the 1 hour, right? This is what we do it, daily to 1 hour, daily to 1 hour, right? In daily to 1 hour, what do we see? This was the range, right? See, price has started this move from this low to this high, and then price is accumulating within the range. Range low is taken out. Now price, I can see here it has, when price has took this lows, it was somewhere at 930, and again price is ranging. If it was supposed to, this range was powerful enough, then it could have given the rejection and it could have been gone higher. But if you notice into the 4 hour, it closed below that close. No, in this case it was not close. Sorry. Most of the time it closes and then again reaccumulates, and then this will be the total sub zone and this will be the buy zone for me. See, I have marked it, right? I am waiting for the setup. Range was created. Range low will be the total sub, right? This will be the range low which was taken out, and then early takers, right? Nowadays everybody is taking the market structure shift and other things. So see, market has given the good market structure shift, so everybody will be taking the trades out here in this area. I don't know where they will take it, but everybody is taking long position, and market always flush them out and then goes to the real move. So in this case it will be the real, this is what they will be looking for the trades, right? Correct, Dinasana? Yeah, so this will be some idea to take the trade, but what exactly happens? Price takes out this loss, and see, when they see it now, I saw many people commenting on my post. Market direction is bearish, right? You see it. If you are looking from some other lens, you are seeing market is bullish. But if you are looking into the execution time frame, it is a bearish. So don't get influenced by the execution time frame. Execution is for you to execute, not to frame the idea. It is just to execute, not to frame the idea. Say for example, I posted here on the Twitter, and one guy is telling me that it's a bearish trend. How do you say that, right? In this post, one sec. Also, you don't know what exactly he's telling. But the rising trend is broken in 1 hour, right? But this is my plan. This is not my bias. This is plan to take the entry from this low. So don't get influenced by this kind of structure shift into the lower time frame. You should be always concerned about what is higher time frame structure saying. And based on the higher time frame, this lows I'm expecting. If price takes out this low, I'll be happy to take. If it is not taking, then I'm not at all interested in this one. And my stops goes to this area. When price comes to this area, maybe just for example, uh, there would be some tool definitely. I don't know. I did something here. Anyway, so what will be my ideal entry here is I'll be just waiting for my long position here, and this area stops will be at this point, and TPs will be this highs, and then finally to this highs somewhat upside. So somewhere around 2.37. Now one more thing very important is when price closes. See, my area of interest is price comes, digs into this one, and it should reject. If it is not rejecting and closes below this total sub zone, I'll go with the 50% of my original risk. Say for example, I'm risking $500 per trade. Okay. So if price rejects, I'll be, see, initially you will not be knowing whether it will reject or not. Only if price closes, then you will be coming to know. So what you do is you should enter with the risk what you have. But if you say price closed below that one, then immediately close 50% of the position at the break even and let 50% to run. In the 50%, what do you expect is price should reject that closed. Say for example here, what happens exactly, price came and instead of rejecting it, it closed something like this. Okay, everything is at the same color. So say for example price close this one, so in the next candle the three candle pattern should kick in here. Price would reject this lows and then start going upside, then you will be confident, okay fine, now trend has changed and it will going high side. So this is how you will be identifying the particular trend and the total soap models, right? So Anna, anything you want to tell here? So this is how we will be talking about the turtle soaps, right? Simple. There is no much, no, there is no much thing to go into the things. Find out the bias, look for the ranges, wait for the ranges to be taken out. Once range is taken out, the low which took the range, wait for that to be as a total soup, and simple, buy that lows, sell the highs. Whenever you come to the total soup, you ask yourself, price is making low or high. Always buy the lows and sell the highs. Don't be dumb that who is selling the highs and sorry, buying the highs and selling the lows. Don't be that. Buy the lows when price is making the lows. That is the right time to buy that lows. So buy the lows, sell the highs. Simple. In this case, I'll be buying this lows and targeting this high. Simple. Okay. So now we may take few questions, bro. Then we'll see based on the questions. We'll try to answer that. Okay. So say for example, this was the daily chart, right? In daily, I see there is a fair value gap which is created, right?
Yeah, like the
Shall I delete everything? I'm just deleting.
yeah the question is like, how do you select the ranges, exact ranges? What do you like work with?
Yeah, I'll just tell you one thing. I don't know what happened to this.
Click the object tree on the left. Object tree.
I have clicked object tree only.
No, no, above it, a data
No.
window. No, no, click it and no. Click the object tree, and there are two options. Yeah.
Right. Okay. I was just. So see, this is my higher time frame, right? And this I'm bullish, right?
Yeah.
So in a bullish market, this is my point of interest. So first of all, mark out the point of interest, right?
So points of
Now,
interest are basically PD arrays where we'll be expecting some continuation.
price to dig into that one and start continuing towards the higher side, right?
Okay.
Because if it is a bullish, then we expect all bullish PDRA should be respected,
Yeah.
right? So we will be anticipating that this is the area where price will dig and go higher.
Right.
And how it should do is, it is a very logical way. It should not be some random. Before digging, it should have some sort of accumulation, manipulation, and to the distributions. This is what should happen. So what do I see here is, this is the one candle which is, I feel, as a range, right? This is the PDRA.
That kind of insider candle, but yeah, the highs is taken, but not that effective.
No, in this case, I'll take this highs as a range high, okay? And I'll take this range as a range low, right? Now, price can take one dip also and can go higher. It is fine to go higher. But what I do now is sometimes refine it. See, it's a single candle. Range can be one area, right? Range can be one area which can be defined as a range, and then you will be anticipating that, right? So from here, what I do is, I'll go to the lower time frame, say for example 1 hour, right? And I have a marking of that 1 hour range high and range low, right? And in this case, what do we see? This was the move which has created the highs and low. So in this case, I'll take this entire low from this low to this as a range.
Okay.
This is my range, and when price takes out this range, if price comes and digs and closes below, I am very happy to that. See, in this case, it has rejected, so it is some sort of giving me early indication that price may not take out this lows again.
So why are you like, why are you like expecting closure? Maybe like you are expecting rejection only, no? Like people are asking this out. Why are you expecting price to close below to be a proper turtle? So maybe is there something, or
yeah, because
what
see,
you saw
if price has rejected this lows, and if price has rejected, that is saying price can continue, and many of them taken the entry here. Why I want close is, price should close and then give a market structure shift, so people will get induced more and more here.
Okay.
This area, I expect this to be closed drastically, and then it should have some sort of a structure shift, so people should get induced there that there are a lot of, stops will be accumulated, and once that stops will be taken out, then I'll be waiting for these lows to be taken out. But
Okay.
when price rejects this low, so it can be an ideal scenario, something like this also. Say
Okay.
sometimes you expect this as a main range, but what happens sometimes this will be the range, right? See here, in this case this was the range which was taken out, and price just took out this range and rejected the lows and started going higher. So that is what sometimes it happens, but most of the case it closes. And I wait, because of that more people will get induced in this area, and once this lows will be taken, that will be the total soup, real total soup for me, because there are a lot of people which has been falsely engineered and taken out. They will be flushed. See, in this case, what do we see? Serious, there is a market structure shift, right? Serious market structure shift. So many will take the entry out here, but I wanted to take out these lows. And then once this market is taking out these lows, I'll be taking the long position, but there will be a stop. Where will be the stops? I'll take this swing. There is a order block, and there is a propulsion block, which is, if price is invalidating all these areas, then what is the sense of price will stay? Price should respect the bullish PDRS, right? Which is inside of higher time frame PDRS, right? Which is inside of the higher time frame. So price should respect this bullish PDRS, and it will, once it comes, always take the entry and target the size. Hope it's a clear, right?
Yeah.
This is the range high. This is the range low. From range low also price can reject and go to the highs, but why I take it now, it's a my setup which I always go with the double side of exits, like many will be get induced here falsely, and once that market takes out, then I'll be preferring to enter it, like this will be my total soup entry.
Okay. Okay, like another guy is asking, like what are the specific times you will be expecting to that turtle soups to happen?
Yeah, so say if you are a day trader, right? And if the, like, let us assume as a forex, okay, so forex is not having only one session. There are a lot of sessions: London session, New York session, London close, London open, many things are there, right? And if there is no such high impact news and other things, so, but entire week, see, there is no entire week news, like it should not be accumulating for 3 days.
Yeah.
If the first like entire week there is no news, so you will expect ideally price will open, accumulate, and then manipulate into London, and it will give
Just
a
trust the
classic.
accumulation. Just trust the AMD.
Yeah,
Method.
AMD, and the
Yeah.
accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So it will be happening somewhere around 3 o'clock. But let us assume there is a high impact news like CPI, FOMC, which is about to happen into the New York. So before that, see, we will be expecting the manipulation to happen near to that area, like 8:30 is the FOMC, let's assume. So you will expect the manipulation, this manipulation I'm talking about, this. Let us see here now the news, NZY, that one I took it, right? This trade, why I took this loss, why I trusted this one, right? Because this was, see, properly here, accumulation, this was the range low was taken, then again price was accumulated, happening at a news time, which was 8:30. Price digged into that, right? News gave the manipulation. See, sometime news will give the expansion, sometime price will give the manipulation. In this case, price manipulated here, right? Price was here manipulated to the lows, right? And if price has already manipulated 5-10 minutes before that based on setup, then price will give the expansion. Newses can give both, sometime it will expand, sometime it will manipulate, but if your logic is fine, it will be, your stops will be safe.
Yeah.
So either as the news time, because when newses are there, this normal times is not that much impactful, that event will give you, it's an event, right? So event
Okay.
will
So
give you the more.
even based things will be like more. We can expect more soups there. Like during events, we can expect soups.
Yeah,
It manipulates. It accumulates before news, manipulates, and that manipulation, like post news, will be entering the trade. Like without confirmation or with confirmation. So direct entry without confirmation is soups.
no, sorry, no, sorry, actually I got a text, so just,
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, tell me na.
Yeah, like we'll be expecting that event driven news to give us better soups.
Yeah, either soup, or if soup is happen, say for example, with your logic, soup 8:30 is the news. Like let us assume that CPI generally this kinds of news will give expansion. Okay,
Okay.
CPI and FOMC gives the expansion generally. So what do you expect is 8:30 is the news. So total soup will be happening somewhere around 10, 15 or 20 minutes before. Like 8:30 is the news, so market will manipulate. See, it has to do the job, right? If it has to expand, then it has to manipulate before the expansion. So in that case, you will expect 30 minutes before or 20 minutes before. If this loss is taken out, you will trust that okay, fine, this is happened. And if it is happening just before the news, then news is likely to expand the price.
Okay.
If this is happening at 8 o'clock, then I will anticipate okay, fine, news is coming to manipulation is over. Now news is coming to expand the price to the my target. In this case, price was upside here, but my objective, that price if comes to this area, then only I'll be interested, otherwise it's not my cup of tea. So what I'll expect is 8:30 price will dig into my area, and then it will give the real move.
Okay. Right.
So it's important to always factor the time. You see all the examples which I shown you, somewhere there was a time which was the real move gave, right? There was some sort of time which gave the real move. There was nothing simple price I explained. I always, with all examples I showed you, there was some sort of time which was factored. When the low and high is forming, it was a time based. It was not alone price. See, I think who says that, Gan says that when price, time is right, price gives the change the direction or something like that.
Like ICT
When
himself
real
says that.
times comes, price reverses.
Okay. So guys, it's up to you now. If you have any doubts, you can like literally open your mics or else just comment, and I'll just remove the messages thing. Send
Hi,
chat
bro.
messages. Yeah, like if you have
I
any
know
doubts,
I
if you have
Bro,
any
can I
doubts,
ask? Hello?
yeah, you can ask.
Bro, how much trades do you get per day with your bias?
no, it's not that way, because see,
No,
that
no,
depends
like
on.
there should be like minimum I get so much setups per day. Like if it's a good day, I get so much setups.
Like bro,
You're talking about day.
yeah, like I'll explain this thing, and seriously, you'll be needing only 1 2 hour trade per week. So like uh, quality over quantity. Maybe you can get more setups if you are using that hourly to 5 minute time frame alignment. You will be easily getting some 2 to 3 trades per day. But yeah, every trade wouldn't be of the highest quality. No, if you look
Ah,
for
yeah.
more, if you look for more trades, it's you'll be easily getting manipulated, and maybe yeah, I think you get it. Like quality setups over quantity, bro. You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
get 2 to 3 setups or even 5 to 10 setups if you are looking at a bunch of pairs daily with hourly to 5 minute time frame alignment or 15 to 1 minute soups. But yeah, that wouldn't be advisable, bro.
Okay. What is the accuracy, by the way, bro?
Like that depends on the trader himself, bro. If he masters the concept, no, then that accuracy will be like 70 to 80%. But yeah, if you are not doing like without knowing stuff, your accuracy will be low, no.
Yeah,
That
understood.
depends on trader, how
Yeah,
well you maintain all those setups. That matters, bro.
and trader opinion. Like, do you give your setups before entering, or do you post it after entering in your Telegram?
Which Telegram you're talking? I have a lot of Telegram.
No, no. This trade opinion.
Uh-huh.
I've seen your photos. Like, do you give it before, like, to your community? Like, I'm going to enter this trade, this
I gave
setup, or
some of
do
them.
you?
Some of them I gave. Some of them I posted in total. Like last few trades, I will keep posting. Like see, in a few days, if you notice, I have posted all of my setups here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All of them I have posted here beforehand. And sometime when I'm free, see, in this case also I posted here. So depends. See again here,
Okay, okay.
but not sure about how long. But sometime I give, because see, sometimes trade managing is also hard, right? See again
Yes.
here dot, and so that depends. But I just post it in Twitter and
Mm,
the Telegram group.
Yeah, like if you are literally new, then just go with your 2022 model, and this is, seriously requires some experience in it. turtle soups are not easy. Even myself, I don't trade turtle soups, but I'm just getting to know turtle soups better, so that I can trust my CAST entries, or even some accumulation manipulation. Sorry, the first stage of accumulation, second stage of accumulation entries, because turtle soups happen everywhere in a market maker model. If you see, we'll be expecting a turtle soup in accumulation phase also, turtle soup in distribution phase also, or the smart money reversals turtle soups. You can trade turtle soups literally anywhere. So yeah, that takes time, that takes experience. So the stop loss placement is also there. Everything is there, bro. Like in a graphical representation, can you show how do you place your stops or something, bro? Suman, bro.
I showed you, BNB was a good example, which was pretty clear with the this
Like
thing.
it was for a specific setup, but like generally, where do we space stops? Like below the PD array, we'll expect the prices to go
No,
up.
no, 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 not exactly, not exactly, not with the PDR, no.
Okay, just the lows below the
No,
super.
no, no. I'll show you. I'll
Yeah,
show
I'll
you.
show.
So, see, in this case, my stops is within the PDRs, right?
Okay, within the
It
PD
is
array.
not below that. Why I have taken where I am expecting the total to in the left hand side, there should be some area, or you what you can do, what I always recommend is I use the intermediate time frame. What is that? Like, say, for example, my bias is daily, right? This was in a
Perfect,
daily bias.
perfect. This is a SAS race. If you want, you can note it down. So if you're taking entries in 5 minutes, you will be placing your stop loss by 15-minute
Yeah,
time frame.
15-minute time frame,
Okay,
right?
great.
See, in this case, this is the area which I can say that I can trust with the 1 hour time frame,
Mm,
which is the execution time frame. But if you have doubt, you can go to the intermediate time frame and you will get some sort of idea. In
okay,
this case, there was nothing much, so I just put it below this lows. This
okay,
lows.
okay.
This has a that it will not be invalidated. But if price is invalidating the intermediate time, see what is the logic behind it? See, price always changes. It trends from lower to higher and higher to the lower, right?
Yeah,
So if price has to go to the bullish or bearish, right? If you remember first example I gave, that at least price should close in a daily to change my bias if I'm trading weekly and 4 hour, right?
yeah,
Similarly, from daily to the 1 hour, if price closes below the 4 hour PDRS or any area, it is telling me that, it is indicating me that it is likely to change. It is intermediate time should not change much, right? If you notice, ICT talks about short term high, intermediate term high, and long term high, and you notice that ICT always says price will never invalidate the intermediate term high or low if price is bullish or bearish,
right,
right?
right.
So that is what concepts, I just took it from that one and I made it my way, that if price is invalidating in between time, like say for example my time frame pairing is from daily to the 1 hour, so my intermediate time frame is 4 hour. If anything is there in 4 hour, if price is invalidating that, that itself, that price has invalidated the intermediate term highs or lows, so that is telling me that it's a change in a state of delivery, so focus into the other side.
Great, great, great. So guys, if you have any doubts regarding turtle
Hello,
soup
brother.
alone, you can ask.
Yeah, brother. Actually, I'm trading with MMXM model by MMXM traders.
Okay,
I am getting so many entries in MMXM model while trading.
okay.
Can you suggest me how to take the best setups? Means what will be the criteria to take the best setups?
So this specific doubt is not regarding turtle soups, but yes, if you
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to
yeah.
take like
Yeah, in
yeah.
MMXM trader model, he says MMXM trader also says about the continuation purge. No,
Mm. Yeah, that is
it's
turtle soups
also
literally. So if you want to take some higher probability setups, the mostly you will be going with Forex only, no? So
No, I'll tell you. See, if you want to high probability, go with the PDRS, which is formed into higher time frame. Let us assume that. See, I'll give you based B.
I'm
I know total
and
soup. That is why
and
I
another
will.
problem is that actually I'm targeting like always 1:3 or 1:2. May you suggest how to target the target point, how to keep the best target point, like always target the previous day I all
bro,
like that.
like you can use standard deviation with for the manipulation leg to project your targets. Maybe it will give some better RR. But yeah, 1:2 and 1:3 is literally enough to pass your trades. No, so why you need better RRs?
No, yeah, yeah. No, what that's correct. No, what I'm tracking is when I'm targeting with like 1:2 1:3,
Hmm?
I'm getting with most stop loss. But when I'm targeting like previous days as my target, it's giving good return.
You can easily set up.
Yes, I think that should be answered within this question, I guess.
Yeah.
See, brother, you are talking about continuation pattern, right? So, if you have to highlight the high probability setup, what I'll suggest you simple as that. First of all, mark the structure of higher time frame. See, not lower time frame. I'm talking, right? First of all,
Okay.
mark the higher time frame structure. Point number one, done.
Okay.
Second point, put the premium and discount. Okay,
Okay.
within that. And let us say this logic applies only certain cases. See, say for example, there is a fair value gap just below the f wages. Okay, this 50% area.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So in this case, you will anticipate price will respect this period. It will not poke below this area, and it will continue from this lows. Okay, it will continue from this one. So you look for your setups from this area, the maximum or total, whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Let us
I'm
assume one second.
brother.
Let me finish. Yeah,
I Okay. Sorry for disturbing. I am
yeah. Let
taking
me.
trades. What you are saying, this logic I am applying, but I am getting a doubt that should
That's
I
what.
take
Let
the
me complete
trade
it.
before the news or after the news of completion of 5 minutes?
Wait, now let me finish now. I'll tell you
Okay.
one
Okay.
thing.
Sure.
In this case, let us assume the PD arrays is like this.
Okay.
50% is coming like this, and most of this fair value gap is into the premium area. So you will expect this is not going to respect, and you will look for some order block or breaker block in this area to be targeted. Okay.
Okay.
Now, point is clear to find out the real point of interest where you will be looking for the trades from the continuation or where. Now it comes to market maker talks about the smart money reversal, and after a smart money reversal there will be a structure shift. So whenever structure shift, whether it's a post news or pre news, you go with that. Your setup simple as I say. When your setup is giving the signal, go with that. Don't think second thought should not come in your mind. If your setup is telling that it's a signal, go with that signal. Simple as that. This is clear. Now, third point is where to target it. In this case, you are talking about continuation, right? Continuation also need a rejection. So, what will be the preferred target is you take the long position from here, stops with your whatever your logic, you put it from that. In this case, you are going with the confirmation entry. Say, for example, you took it from position from here, stops
Okay.
below the swing low, and first target will be the rejection block. This is the source by Romeo. Rejection block are equally important like a order block. Order block is the opening price and rejection block is a closing price. So first target will be the rejection block and then finally the swing high or 50% of the range. This three way you can put it that way. That what you can do is first target you put it at 50% of the range of this
Okay.
range. Right. 50% you book TP1, 30% done. Now you have to move the stops to the break even, move the stops, then another 30% book it at the rejection block and trill the stop loss to the 50% and then balance, let it at the swing high. Simple. Whether it's getting you 2 hour or 10 hour or 7 hour, forget about the hours.
So this is based on price itself. If you want higher probability trades, then go with your futures. So select pairs based upon futures. If you want to like go with real high probability setups, and maybe like higher probability setups always forms with higher time frame things.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. Should I have to take trade before the news or after the
That
news?
depends on your data, bro. If you're very sure about the news, then go with it. But don't burn your hands if you're
No,
literally
one
just
sec.
starting.
You are trading market maker model, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Market maker models always give the entry post structure shift, right?
Yes, bro. Sometimes.
Not
Yeah,
No,
sometimes.
max.
You'll be
not something.
expecting news
Always.
to. No, you'll be expecting price to take all those liquidity, then that price would news would be used to manipulate, and then you'll be getting entries. Most of the time smart money reversal occurs exactly occurs at the news time. If you wish, like, you can go see Friday Thursday examples. CPA was bit of different, and it was like just expansion because we had manipulation before. So most of the news you'll expect it to have some sort of manipulation. So post manipulation we'll have that smart money reversal, and then we can look for trades, and that exactly happened in this NZD pair, like Suman Bro traded, and also Euro USD. Vikash has traded it. I haven't traded it, but yeah, like there are people who have traded it. It was from 4 hour to M15 entry in Euro USD. Just go back test. No, maybe like if you have some data, then you can like neglect days with news or something. Not neglect, like you can take entries post news.
Okay.
If you don't have enough experience, then just don't get your hands burned in news, bro. Like it will not respect your stop loss. Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, your stop loss would be like some 1 to 2%, or maybe you'll be getting some slippage of 5 to 6 to 8, 7 to 8%. No, who knows?
okay, bro.
Fine. So Dinesh, shall we talk about the next week perspective and closes of this season, or
Yeah,
what will be the plan?
yeah. Like if you wanna talk, you can like complete it here itself, bro.
Yeah. So this is, see guys, we'll be talking about another week, the coming week. What I'm looking. So let us see if goes well. We'll be planning. See, but don't stick with the plan. What I'm telling, because my plan changes if data changes.
Yeah,
My
you
plan
should be
is based on current data.
you should be
If,
flexible with your
yeah.
thing also.
If plan data changes on Monday, then my plan can change on Monday as well. I'm expecting this lows to be taken on Tuesday, but what happens? Price takes out the that highs on the Monday itself. Then my plan will change, right? So what I'm telling you, you just take it with this one. If goes with the plan, then trade. Otherwise, ignore my plan, because my plan would have been changed and I could not able to update you. Okay, so what do I see here? This is another level of turtle soup which I take it, but I don't have time today to explain that. In that case, what happens? There will be one single candle, and price will form some sort of bear flag or bull flag. Okay, and when price takes out these lows and highs, it will target the other side of. In this case, the price accumulated into the low of the price and took out this lows and rejected and broke the structure. So that says, based on my thing, that price will target this high. So my objective is clear, that price is likely to take this high. I don't bother about what is happening in the left and right. With that mindset, like my plan, it is saying that it will target the highs. Now my bias is looking at this point. My eyes goes to this point, that I am looking at this point. And one more thing, and now come to the little bit of higher time frame and look what exactly has happened into the higher time frames, and do we have something into the higher time frame. Maybe you can switch between one or two time frames, and then you can find it out. What do I see here? There was a bullish fair value gap. Price can close into this, and this nobody noticed, right? See what I told you, how to identify the range. See, first candle as a range, second candle as a manipulation, right? See, this range was taken out, but price closed below. This is why I didn't put the this long onto the euro. Instead, I gone with the New Zealand dollar. Right. See here, price closed below. So this was the range. This was the range high, and I am expecting price to take out this lows before those highs. And price will take out this lows and target those highs. And this will be the total soup. Simple, range high, range low, range high, price closed below that. I'm expecting this lows to be taken out, then target the highs.
Looking for the same, bro.
So this is what will be the plan, because I saw a lot of Twitter post that price has rejected. Now they are looking from longs for this point, but I'm not going to trade. See, if price comes, see again, the second point is, if price comes with my plan, I'll take it. Otherwise, I'll leave it.
Yeah.
So I'll be expecting price to take out this lows before those highs. If price takes directly that highs, I'm not going to trade. I'll plan my, something else.
Okay.
Then I'll look into the current data and look into that.
So
Similarly for you, odds, this one, bro. I just
yeah,
marked
we
it
have
for.
CPI tomorrow. Sorry, we have news tomorrow. News tomorrow or
See,
Tuesday morning? I don't remember.
Bro, tomorrow bank holiday, bro.
Okay, then tomorrow night, I guess. I mean Tuesday morning.
so this is the accumulation. See again in the this Swiss franc prices form. So if price takes out this size, I'll be looking for the range low, range high, range low.
Again,
This
you're
is my
expecting
total.
one more poke above that ice.
Right.
One more poke above.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is what is in the news. This one also. Euro, I am expecting price to poke below this lows.
Okay.
I'm looking for price to poke below this lows.
Okay. Okay. So we have a small short-term low at the order block, no?
This one.
No, the above one.
This one.
Ah.
So according to this intermediate term, that is what I'm telling. No, I'll just looking at that everybody. See, I can be wrong. I'm not saying that this is exactly is going to happen, but my plan is this one. That is what I told you.
Okay. No problem. Just was asking.
Yeah, this is what I am expecting into these things.
Right, sir.
And I don't trade news GBP because it always gives me a bad life.
Okay, sir.
I could have given some 20 times trade into the GBP.
I know.
I got never, not a single trade I made a profit from the GBP. That is why I removed from my watch list.
I know, sir. I know.
That's all, guys, from my side. Maybe we can plan one more session. This was not too much into depth, yeah. And the depth is, I told you, I didn't said anything wrong. If you can try with this one, but there are a lot more into the turtle soup. There are a lot more things. So they are dividing the candles, looking at the each candle story. If I go into the each candle story, it will take another 2 hours to explain that. Why exactly this is accumulation? If you look into the higher time frame, now this is single accumulation, right? Look at this into the 4 hour, right? That was 4 hour wise. Look into this accumulation. This was the entire accumulation. Why it was happened here? Why this was the not manipulation or whatever you say it, right? So if I go into depth, it will take another 2 to 3 hours. But maybe we can plan it one more session some other day.
Yeah, next week we will have Vikash now. Maybe like he will also give more insights, and maybe like post Vikash you again come and maybe like give us more insights on your trades and everything. We'll have this as a routine. And yeah, if someone has any doubts, you can like free to message or even like open your mic and ask doubts. Bro, you're free or else you have something? Suman bro?
Bro?
Yeah, you're free no or else you have something?
When?
No.
Now?
Yeah.
Now I have another one private chat with
Yeah,
my
okay, like
student.
maybe. Yeah, fine. So maybe we'll call it off. Maybe like after some maybe. I'll stay here to answer your questions.
So shall I take a leave?
Yeah, bro, sure. Thanks for the session and it was amazing. So maybe like next, what to say?
Okay.
Like couple.
Done.
Done. And maybe post couple of weeks maybe come again and maybe like break down your trades. Maybe like give insights on more turtle soups.
I'm going to post on Twitter. Start following the Twitter.
Guys, yeah, like I'll tag all those socials here. Maybe like go follow Suman bro. Maybe some heart spam would be good.
चलो ठीक है guys. Bye bye. Take care. Good night all of you.
Bye bye, Suman.
Thank you, bro.
Bye bye.
Thank you for the session.
Bye bro, thank you.